What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got a little midweek Madden 22 news and notes. We're going to be covering every real drop of information in the past 48 hours. We're going to be talking about Combine promo dropping this Friday, what I'm doing with my investments. At the end of this video, I'm going to be going over the AP updates and what I am doing with my team. I need a little bit of help on the defensive side of the football. So hopping right into it today, we got the veteran refresh into the reroll. It is now 27,000 training, which equals out about 102 on 103k coins per roll with a training ratio at about 3.8. And I will say that 94 plus veteran reroll is not that bad. I actually have done quite a few rerolls. I want to say I've done 25 to 30 rerolls. I've only pulled one Casey Hayward, but if you pull a 94 and you list for 92, 93k lazy selling, you're only be losing like 15k. And if you pull a 95, well, you can sell these guys for 115, 120, and you're gonna be making like 5 to 10k at minimum. With Riley Reef going for like 175k, Eric Fisher going for 130, Damian Wilson going for 130, and then if you pull Casey Hayward going for 270, you're gonna be making 150k on the roll. It is not, of course, all rerolls are luck based. Like if you pull a bunch of Casey Hayward, it's going to be a great roll. If you pull a bunch of 94s, well, you're losing coins. But I will say it is probably the best Wildcard Wednesday reroll to either try to make some profit or to just turn training into coins. Now, some other news, we also got the Gridiron Forge solo challenge chain, kind of, I think, what is it, the 5th or 6th iteration of this. The rewards: 82 plus elite player pro fantasy pack, Gridiron pack, and 96 David Njoku in an elite pack. The David Njoku, kind of confusing. I don't know why I don't want to say like why they didn't choose this player, but David Njoku set to be a free agent. I thought he might have gotten a free agent card, but looking at the card stats on the screen, I'll pull them up. Here we go. 94 speed, I think, is tied for the fastest tight ends in the game with Vernon Davis and Darren Waller. 81 run blocking, a little bit low for the tight ends we've gotten recently, like Mark Andrews and then Mike Ditka. But David Njoku, a solid free option for, no money spent for some budget ballers. David Njoku, not a bad card. Hopping into the LTDs, which are getting released in the game tomorrow. Chase Claypool, and I have a kind of a bone to pick when it comes to Chase Claypool. 95 speed when his 90 overall had 91 speed, and at the time when his 90 overall dropped, was one of the fastest and best wide receivers in the game. This 98 Chase Claypool, although it is a very good card, good height, 95 speed, a +8, and then a +4 in the speed department. I think he should have gotten like +5 or +6 speed, but that Chase Claypool, still a very, very good card. And then you guys can speculate down in the comments who you think this player is going to be a defensive player. People are thinking Bucks, Chiefs, Niners. I think it's Vita Vea. Got a little bit of a bulkier frame on the card. I can't really see it that being a defensive bag, and it kind of has that Bucks shade of red. I think it is going to be Vita Vea. Of course, him having an 89 overall superstar card. Vita Vea, hopefully he has some like good enough speed, because I would love to rock him on my team. And then also with the tweet, we are getting the combine reveals tomorrow morning. It might not be the entire program. I'm guessing it's gonna be a couple reveals, and then we get majority, kind of like the sets and the champions, maybe the LTDs in the afternoon. Of course, I'll have a video out tomorrow afternoon. I always wait till 4 p.m. West Coast time to see if EA drops any kind of late information on either LTDs, any kind. I always wait till 4 p.m. That's why it might be the reveal will be in the morning. The entire reveal might be in the morning, but I still am gonna wait till 4 p.m. to kind of just update you guys on the combine promo. Now, hopping into our combine investments, and I kind of passed over a little bit, you guys should always be looking out to sell off your investments at a profit before the reveal. It takes away the entire risk, even though there's not really risk involved with investing as long as you buy at the right time, but it's pretty much stress-free. Byron Jones, for example, we were buying for 55k easily all weekend, and now he's up to 80, 85k. He went up to 105k at one point this weekend. When the opportunity presents itself to just make coins without having to rely on EA Sports dropping your card, giving your card an upgrade, just take the profit and run. You don't have, there's no stress involved. Julio Jones, for example, 80k, 80k, 99k. Those two 80k sell, you can bet that I'm listing for 95k, which I bought for 50k, and I'm going to take my 35k profit on Julio Jones. There's a good chance, right, that a lot of these cards do not get upgrades. Probably like 1 or 2 of our main investments is actually going to get upgrades. Just take the profit. When the profit's there, take it, run. You can't go broke taking a profit. Word to Gut Fox. I will say, with the combine promo, with it dropping this Friday, I think we get a 2, maybe even 3-part combine promo. Why do I say that? Well, the next kind of big content drop is going to be free agents, and free agency doesn't actually start till the middle of March. So if we just get a combine promo this week, it'll be like a 3-week gap until we get the free agency promo. So I think at minimum we get a 2-week combine promo, possibly maybe a 3-part combine promo. Pretty cool. Some added also investments that I didn't really talk about in my video, and I really haven't even put in Discord. They've just kind of been low key. I've just kind of like just thought of them more recently. Sammy Watkins, Deshaun Jackson. I know Mark Cooper was discussed on stream. A couple extra investments. Sammy Watkins, you can pick up for 10K. Deshaun Jackson, you pick up for under 25K. I like them as little kind of high upside but low risk combine investments. In some other information, I do think the Super Bowl past and present rerolls will be expiring this Friday. Make sure to keep a lookout for the timer. It will probably activate Thursday morning, giving like a 24-hour countdown sequence to the Super Bowl past and present rerolls. There's not really a investment opportunity. I'm just kind of letting you guys know. Keep your eye out on that in case you guys are doing those rerolls for a certain reason, for a certain set. Keep your eye on that. The Super Bowl present and past rerolls most likely going away. I do think the Gridiron Guardian rerolls will stay in the game until the objectives expire next Friday. So still one more week I think we have of GG2 rerolls, which I'm just going to say I'm working on a little video, a method that'll probably be dropping Friday. I want to say with the GG2 rerolls, I'm still kind of doing some research and kind of just labbing the reroll and the coin making method. But now hopping into the second half of this video, the AP update, and I do think I have not a different view from this AP update, but a unique perspective. So AP limit update, defensive AP limit increased to 18 available points, and then there's no change to the offensive AP limit, of course staying at 14. Now I'm not going to show all the defensive ability changes because there's like 50. Offensively, the big bombshell that we got, plus 5 AP to all archetypes for Escape Artist, because of course Escape Artist, easily the most overpowered ability on the offensive side of the football. I mean, you could just, it feels like you have 120 speed with any Escape Artist QB. It is pretty absurd, and well, now it's going to be very expensive to use. But hopping into my team, and I think it is not going to take long for people to realize this. And if you've been watching my streams for the past week, you'll know I have already been rocking Escape Artist in Pass Lead Elite. And no, I have to switch to Derrick Henry quarterback because Joe Namath and Field General archetypes for Pass Lead Elite and Escape Artist, it is 14 AP, whereas Improvisers and Scramblers, it is 13 AP. Now, Joe Namath is still going to be a meta quarterback because he's the fastest Hot Rod Master quarterback. He is the fastest and the best overall non-Escape Artist QB. But I think people are going to realize very fast that Escape Artist and Pass Lead Elite is 95% the same as Gunslinger and Escape Artist, especially with the Slinger 1 release that Aaron Rodgers and Derrick Henry have. So that's why I'm switching back to Derrick Henry. And my offense beforehand, it was 2 post-ups, a Slot Apprentice, and an Escape Artist and Pass Lead Elite. The only thing I am changing on my offense is I'm just removing the 2 post-ups. So my offense is basically the exact same post Gunslinger nerf, where I don't really think, not Gunslinger, Escape Artist nerf. I think people are going to very quickly realize after this weekend, when their favorite YouTubers are rocking Pass Lead Elite and Escape Artist, very quickly that is going to be the meta moving forward. And I hope EA actually do kind of make either Pass Lead Elite plus 1 AP or make even Escape Artist another extra couple AP, because I really think the gameplay could be very different, and I think a lot more just satisfying and enjoyable if Escape Artist, if you can't run pretty much Gunslinger or Pass Lead Elite and Escape Artist, make it one of the two. You can run Gunslinger and Hot Rod Master, or you can run Escape Artist and you cannot be as much of a threat in the passing game. Now moving on to defense, I need some help because I have predominantly only used Acrobat and Mid-Zone KO this entire year when it comes to Madden. I just use it. I just throw it on my DBs, throw it on my 2 deep safeties, my slot corner, and an outside corner, and I just go with it. I have no kind of experience when it comes to defensive line abilities. I've heard Edge Shred Elite is amazing now, especially I think having Escape Artist is even more of a crutch ability now that you have even more AP to use on the defensive side of the football. You can just throw a bunch of D-line abilities and still have your Acrobats and your Mid-Zone KOs in the secondary getting more pressure, and well, more pressure and you don't have Escape Artist, you pretty much have to eat the sack. You can't even really throw it away. So that's why I think Escape Artist is even more important now than ever, just because you can just stack your defensive line. Now the other thing is, I have no clue. I have a huge question about this because Luke Kuechly and a lot of linebackers now got a huge buff to kind of their AP. So Lurker now is 1 AP. My question is, and hopefully you guys know this in the comments, if I'm not using Luke Kuechly and I have Lurker on him, is he going to animate, like jump super high just as the CPU, or do I have to click on, or do I have to be using him with Lurker? That's a question, because I could rock Enforcer, Run Stopper, and Lurker for 3 AP on Luke Kuechly, and I'm really contemplating doing so with the extra kind of just cap room we have. But let me know down in the comments, whole like what's the best defensive line ability? Unpredictable. I want to say I think it's rally, where there's a rally ability that's pretty good. I know Gut Fox was talking about Edge Shred Elite. Is that a good ability? But that is all for this video. Of course, streams will be back tomorrow night, Thursday to Sunday, 6:30 p.m. West Coast time, until into the night, basically until I basically am exhausted from streaming. My video tomorrow will be out again in the afternoon after 4 p.m. West Coast time, in case maybe if the combine reels all happen in the morning, might have a video out midday, but I normally just wait until the 4 p.m. to kind of just be safe in case there's some brand new like breaking news dropping at 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. West Coast time. But that's all for the video. Comment if you have any questions, like me, enjoy it, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, peace.